Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about the tragic deaths of famous WWE wrestlers who left us far too soon. These legends passed away at a young age, and we'll dive into the reasons behind their untimely passings, from health issues to accidents. Their loss shocked the world and left a huge impact on the WWE universe. But that's not all. We've also got some very bad news about Liv Morgan. Stay with us till the end to find out what's going on with her. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Aya Koyama, known in the professional wrestling world as Aaliyah, was a distinguished Japanese mixed martial artist and professional wrestler. Born on March 8, 1973 in Wakayama, Japan, she embarked on her wrestling career in 1996 with JDS Star, quickly gaining recognition for her talent and charisma. Throughout her career, Koyama showcased her skills across various promotions, including All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling and Big Japan Pro Wrestling, captivating audiences with her dynamic performances. In 2001, Koyama transitioned to mixed martial arts, MMA, debuting on May 3, 2001, against Anna Koparina. Despite a challenging start, she persevered, ultimately finishing her MMA career with a record of 4 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw. Notably, she returned to the cage on October 10, 2010, battling stage 4 cancer, yet she fought valiantly. After a brief hiatus, Koyama returned to wrestling in 2005 under the name Aaliyah, continuing to demonstrate her passion for the sport. Her commitment to both wrestling and MMA exemplified her dedication to breaking barriers for women in combat sports. Tragically, Aya Koyama passed away on August 27, 2018, at the age of 45, after a courageous battle with cancer. Her contributions to wrestling and MMA are a testament to her indomitable spirit and dedication to competition. Chris Adams, born on February 10, 1955, in Rugby, Warwickshire, England, was a distinguished professional wrestler and judoka. He began his wrestling career in the early 1970s, debuting in the United Kingdom before moving to the United States, where he gained fame in several major wrestling promotions. Adams was perhaps best known for his time in World Class Championship Wrestling, WCCW, where he rose to prominence in the early 1980s. He was known for his feuds with legends like the Von Erich family and his tag team success with partner and fellow wrestler Gino Hernandez. Adams was particularly famous for his innovative finishing move, the super kick, which would later influence many wrestlers in the industry. In 1986, Adams made a memorable return to the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he engaged in high-profile storylines and matches, solidifying his reputation as a talented performer. His flashy style and showmanship made him a fan favorite during his peak years. Despite his success in the ring, Adams faced personal struggles, including issues with substance abuse. On October 7, 2001, at the age of 46, he was fatally shot during a drunken altercation with a friend, William Brent Bourre Parnell, at Parnell's home in Waxahachie, Texas. Parnell claimed self-defense and was acquitted of all charges. Adams's legacy endures through his contributions to professional wrestling, particularly his influence on the superkick maneuver, which has been adopted by numerous wrestlers worldwide. His life and career continue to be remembered by fans and peers alike. Louis Spicolli, born Louis Mucciolo Jr. on February 10, 1971, in San Pedro, California, was a professional wrestler celebrated for his dynamic in-ring abilities and engaging persona. He began his wrestling career in the late 1980s, initially performing in smaller promotions before gaining prominence in major wrestling organizations such as World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. In WCW, Spicolli was notably associated with the New World Order NWO faction, participating in several memorable storylines and matches. His tenure in WWF featured appearances under the ring name Rad Radford, where he competed against some of the industry's top stars. Tragically, Louis Spicoli passed away on February 15, 1998, just 5 days after his 27th birthday. The official cause of death was asphyxia due to pulmonary aspiration, resulting from an overdose of prescription drugs and alcohol. Reports indicate that Spicoli had taken 26 soma pills, a muscle relaxant, and consumed white wine. After ingesting these substances, he became ill, vomited, and subsequently choked on his own vomit while asleep. Spicoli's untimely death was a significant loss to the wrestling community. Despite his brief career, he left a lasting impact through his performances and the potential he demonstrated as a rising star in the industry. Del Wilkes, born on December 21, 1961, in Columbia, South Carolina, was a distinguished American professional wrestler and college football player, best known by his ring names The Patriot and The Trooper. His wrestling career spanned from 1988 to 1997, during which he made significant contributions to the sport. Before entering the wrestling world, Wilkes was a standout offensive lineman for the University of South Carolina Gamecocks, earning consensus All-American honors in 1984. Despite a promising football career, he transitioned to professional wrestling, debuting in 1988. Wilkes gained prominence in various wrestling promotions, including the American Wrestling Association, AWA, Global Wrestling Federation, GWF, All Japan Pro Wrestling, AJPW, World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. He was particularly known for his patriotic persona, resonating with fans during a time of national significance. After retiring from wrestling, Wilkes faced personal challenges, including struggles with substance abuse. He was incarcerated in 2002 for forging a prescription due to his addiction to painkillers. Following his release, he sought recovery and later worked as a car salesman in Columbia, South Carolina. Del Wilkes passed away on June 30, 2021, at the age of 59, due to a heart attack. His legacy endures as a pioneering figure in professional wrestling, inspiring future generations with his dedication and resilience. Andreas Ullmann, known in the wrestling world as Absolute Andy, was a prominent German professional wrestler celebrated for his dynamic performances and significant contributions to European wrestling. Born on September 22, 1983, in Nuremberg, Germany, he began his wrestling career in the early 2000s, quickly establishing himself as a standout talent in the German independent circuit. Ullmann's persona as Absolute Andy was characterized by a blend of arrogance, confidence, and showmanship, making him a standout performer. His in-ring style combined technical wrestling, power moves, and a strong sense of psychology, allowing him to adapt to various opponents and match styles. Throughout his career, he achieved significant success in Westside Extreme Wrestling, WXW, where he held multiple championships, including two-time WXW Unified World Wrestling Champion, a one-time Shotgun Champion, and a five-time World Tag Team Champion. He was also the 2018 winner of the 16-Karat Gold Tournament. Beyond his in-ring achievements, Ullmann was known for his ability to connect with audiences, whether portraying a villain, heel, or a fan favorite, babyface. His versatility and charisma made him a beloved figure in the European wrestling community. Tragically, Andreas Ullmann passed away on November 23, 2023, at the age of 40, following a prolonged illness. His death was met with an outpouring of tributes from fellow wrestlers and fans worldwide, reflecting the profound impact he had on the wrestling community. Ullmann's legacy endures through his contributions to European wrestling, his memorable matches, and the inspiration he provided to aspiring wrestlers. His dedication to the sport and his ability to engage audiences will be remembered fondly by those who followed his career. David Davy Boy Smith, born on November 27, 1962, in Golborne, Lancashire, England, was a prominent professional wrestler whose career spanned over 2 decades. He began his wrestling journey in the late 1970s, training under the legendary Stu Hart in Calgary, Canada. Smith gained early recognition as part of the tag team, the British Bulldogs, alongside his cousin, Tom "Dynamite Kid" Billington. The duo captured the WWF Tag Team Championship and became fan favorites for their high-energy matches and innovative styles. Transitioning to a successful singles career, Smith achieved significant milestones, including winning the WWF Intercontinental Championship by defeating Bret Hitman Hart at SummerSlam 1992 in front of a passionate crowd at Wembley Stadium. He also became the inaugural and longest-reigning WWF European Champion, holding the title for 206 days. Smith's in-ring style was a blend of technical wrestling and power moves, with his finishing maneuver being the running power slam. Despite facing personal challenges, including battles with substance abuse, Smith's passion for wrestling remained unwavering. He made a notable return to the ring in the late 1990s with World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, showcasing his enduring talent. Tragically, on May 18, 2002, at the age of 39, Smith passed away from a heart attack while on vacation in Invermere, British Columbia, Canada. The medical examiner suggested that prolonged steroid use contributed to his heart failure. Smith's legacy endures as a testament to his contributions to professional wrestling and his role as an inspiration to future generations of wrestlers. His impact on the sport is remembered fondly by fans and peers alike. Balls Mahoney, born Jonathan Reckner on April 11, 1972, was a prominent figure in professional wrestling, celebrated for his dynamic presence and unique style. He gained widespread recognition in the late 1990s and early 2000s, particularly with Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, where he became a fan favorite. Known for his wild appearance, long hair, colorful attire, and signature steel chair, Mahoney captivated audiences with his high-energy performances and comedic antics. Mahoney began his wrestling career in the early 1990s, honing his craft in various independent promotions. His big break came when he joined ECW in 1995, quickly becoming known for his hardcore wrestling style and ability to engage the crowd. He was a key player during the promotion's heyday, participating in memorable matches and rivalries that solidified his status as a cult hero among wrestling fans. After ECW's closure in 2001, Balls Mahoney continued to wrestle on the independent circuit and made appearances in World Wrestling Entertainment, including the 2005 ECW revival. Beyond the ring, Mahoney was known for his warm personality and love for his fans, often sharing personal stories and connecting with them at events. Tragically, Balls Mahoney passed away on April 12, 2016, at the age of 44. His death was attributed to a heart attack caused by hypertensive and atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. His contributions to wrestling, characterized by his charismatic presence and dedication, are fondly remembered by fans and peers alike. Liv Morgan, born Gianna Jean Daddio, is one of WWE's most beloved and charismatic superstars, known for her infectious energy, resilience, and underdog persona. Since her debut in 2015, she has steadily built a reputation as one of the brightest stars in WWE's women's division. However, her journey has not been without its challenges. A significant shoulder injury in 2023 forced Morgan to step away from the ring, leaving many to wonder about the future of one of WWE's most promising talents. This hiatus became a turning point for Morgan, both physically and mentally, allowing her to reflect, recover, and most importantly, prioritize her well-being. Her openness about her struggles with mental health during this time has made her an even more relatable figure to fans. As she prepares for her return to the ring, Morgan's journey highlights the challenges of balancing physical recovery and mental health in the demanding world of professional wrestling. Early journey and career rise, a reluctant star in the making. Liv Morgan's story in WWE is nothing short of inspiring. Born in Morristown, New Jersey on June 8, 1994, Gianna Daddio didn't initially have a background in professional wrestling. In fact, Morgan wasn't part of a wrestling family, nor had she been involved in the sport from an early age. Instead, her path to WWE began more unexpectedly, when a chance encounter with a talent scout led to her joining WWE's Performance Center. Despite not having a traditional wrestling background, Morgan's undeniable passion for the business and her ability to connect with the audience set her apart. She debuted on WWE's NXT brand, where her punk rock aesthetic, lively energy, and raw enthusiasm quickly made her stand out. Fans embraced her as an underdog, and her charm was undeniable. Morgan's time in NXT was essential for honing her skills and developing her character. After establishing herself on NXT, Morgan made her way to the main roster in 2017, joining the Riot Squad alongside Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan. While the Riot Squad was short-lived, Morgan's ability to adapt and evolve as a solo performer kept her relevant in WWE's women's division. Over the next few years, she worked tirelessly to perfect her craft, and in 2021, her breakthrough came when she won the SmackDown Women's Championship. The title win was a long-awaited moment for her fans and a validation of her persistence and hard work. The victory cemented Morgan's place among WWE's elite, proving that she was capable of thriving in an often competitive and cutthroat environment. Shoulder injury and forced hiatus, a major setback. In 2023, Liv Morgan faced one of the most challenging moments of her career when she sustained a serious shoulder injury during a match. While injuries are an unfortunate but common part of the physical nature of professional wrestling, this one had significant consequences for Morgan. As a talented, highly popular competitor, Morgan had been riding a wave of momentum. Her sudden absence from WWE television left fans heartbroken and filled with questions about her future. The injury occurred during a high-profile match, and although shoulder injuries are common in wrestling, they can sometimes be career-altering. Morgan's injury sidelined her from her active role in WWE, leading to a considerable amount of speculation and concern. Fans were worried about whether the injury would prevent Morgan from returning to her previous level of competition. Despite being forced to take time off for recovery, Morgan maintained a positive outlook. The forced break from the ring allowed her to reflect on her career and what she wanted out of life beyond the physical demands of wrestling. It was during this hiatus that Morgan shared her struggles with mental health, something she had previously kept private. This admission was met with overwhelming support from her fans, as they appreciated her openness about the emotional and psychological toll that her career had taken on her. Mental health and well-being, a vital focus during recovery. As Morgan focused on her physical rehabilitation, she also made it clear that she was prioritizing her mental well-being. In several interviews and on social media, she spoke candidly about the mental health challenges she had faced throughout her wrestling career. Morgan shared that the pressure of maintaining her position in WWE, coupled with the physical strain of constant travel and high-stakes matches, had taken a toll on her mental health. "I feel like my whole career, up until after my injury, I didn't come from entertainment. I don't have a wrestling family. I'm not a Division I athlete," Morgan shared in an emotional interview, reflecting on her non-traditional journey to WWE. Her transparency about her struggles resonated deeply with fans, many of whom could relate to the pressure of trying to excel without the perfect foundation or support system. For years, the wrestling community has been known for celebrating physical toughness above all else. While athletes are often praised for their physical recovery from injuries, the mental aspect of recovery, especially in a high-profile, physically demanding career like wrestling, has often been overlooked. Morgan's willingness to openly discuss her mental health struggles helped break down the stigma surrounding mental wellness in wrestling, positioning her as a role model for others in the industry. Morgan's focus on both physical and mental recovery has made her a beacon of hope for fans who have faced similar challenges. In a world where the pressures to succeed are immense, her journey serves as a reminder that taking time for self-care and seeking help when necessary is vital for long-term success. Rumors and speculation. What's next for Liv Morgan? As Morgan's absence from WWE programming stretched on, rumors about her future began to swirl. Wrestling fans are notoriously passionate and always eager to speculate about the direction of their favorite superstars. The uncertainty surrounding Morgan's injury and recovery fueled a range of rumors about her future with WWE. One of the most common rumors was that Morgan might not return to the ring due to the severity of her shoulder injury. Fans and wrestling insiders speculated that WWE could opt to reduce her in-ring schedule or transition her into a non-wrestling role within the company to protect her long-term health. The idea of Morgan taking on a managerial or commentary position was one theory that circulated widely, given that she had shown interest in acting and had the charisma to excel in those roles. Another theory circulating among fans was that WWE might release Morgan from her contract if her recovery took too long, or if the company decided to change its direction for her character. This speculation was fueled by the fact that WWE's creative direction is constantly evolving, and sometimes talent is repurposed, transitioned, or even let go due to unforeseen circumstances. In response to these rumors, Morgan continued to share updates on her recovery, reassuring fans that her love for wrestling remained undiminished. While she did not give a specific timeline for her return, she emphasized that she was focused on coming back stronger and healthier than ever. Her fans, who had long admired her authenticity and determination, rallied behind her, offering their unwavering support. Physical and mental health challenges in wrestling. Morgan's injury highlighted the immense physical and mental toll that professional wrestling takes on its performers. Wrestlers regularly engage in high-risk maneuvers and work long, physically taxing schedules, often pushing their bodies to the limit. Shoulder injuries, like the one Morgan sustained, are not uncommon in wrestling, but they can sometimes require lengthy recovery periods and even lead to long-term consequences if not handled carefully. Wrestlers also face intense mental strain. The constant pressure to perform, maintain a certain image, and deal with the travel demands of the job can lead to mental fatigue and burnout. Morgan's candidness about her mental health journey has sparked conversations about the importance of mental wellness in the wrestling community. Wrestlers are frequently expected to perform despite injuries, and many, like Morgan, have often put their physical and emotional well-being aside to meet the demands of their careers. By prioritizing her mental health, Morgan is helping to lead the way for future generations of wrestlers who may face similar challenges. Her story has opened up a much-needed dialogue about mental health in the wrestling world, and it is clear that her journey is about more than just physical recovery. It is also about emotional strength and resilience. The path forward. A triumphant return on the horizon. As Liv Morgan's recovery progresses, fans are eagerly anticipating her return to the WWE ring. Her time away from the ring has only heightened the anticipation, and WWE is likely to capitalize on this moment by framing her comeback as a triumph over adversity. Her resilience, both physically and mentally, has become a central part of her identity, and this storyline could serve to elevate her character even further. There is widespread speculation that Morgan's return could involve a high-profile feud or even a championship run. Given her popularity, WWE may position her for another run at the Women's World Championship, using her comeback as a catalyst for further storylines. WWE's creative team could tap into her underdog persona, building on her struggle to return to the ring and portraying her as a fighter who overcame the odds. In addition to in-ring competition, Morgan's journey could inspire her to become an advocate for mental health awareness. WWE has increasingly embraced storylines that resonate with real-life struggles, and Morgan's openness about her mental health could serve as the foundation for an advocacy-driven angle. By sharing her journey and advocating for self-care, Morgan could become a trailblazer in the promotion of mental wellness within the wrestling world. Conclusion. Liv Morgan's legacy of resilience. Liv Morgan's story is one of resilience, determination, and strength in the face of adversity. From her unexpected journey into WWE to her rise as a champion, Morgan has continuously demonstrated her ability to overcome obstacles. The shoulder injury that sidelined her in 2023 served as a pivotal moment in her career, but it also provided her with the opportunity to focus on her mental and physical health. Her willingness to openly discuss her struggles has made her an inspiration to fans worldwide and has highlighted the importance of prioritizing mental well-being. As Morgan prepares for her return to WWE, her fans are excited to witness the next chapter in her journey. Whether she returns to claim a championship or takes on a new role advocating for mental health, Liv Morgan's legacy as a fighter, both inside and outside the ring, is already solidified. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even the toughest competitors must take time to heal, grow, and put their well-being first.